Hey everyone. Well, I've been gone for a minute, or I haven't uploaded in a minute, but today I'm gonna tell you everything that's been going on. I've been filming the whole time. A lot of cool events had happened. Whew, it's been a wild ride the last few days, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. But first, I'm not traveling alone. As you can see, I have a crib in my room, which I'm not used to having. I'm very much used to traveling just all by myself, no family or anything else, but we have the whole crew with us this time. So I have to kind of I'm gonna rearrange this so that we can have a conversation. Jovi's camera gear. So we got a chair. I need one more thing. Have to have some coffee for a chat. Initial reason we're going to Chicago, we're just going as a family. We want to go to the aquarium and stuff, but we kind of worked it around Audrey Ember's YouTube meetup. And Audrey made an awesome video. I'll link it up here. Actually, my daughters and Elliot and everybody, they're all in this video. They were so excited to meet Audrey. Like, all the way there, like, is Audrey really gonna be there? And then they were like, is Romina gonna be there? But unfortunately, Romina couldn't make it. But it was so cool. I've said it before, I said it after the New York meetup, and a lot of people say it after meetups, but community. The community behind YouTube and everybody involved, you have to get involved. It just, the feeling you get, the inspiration you get, you see things from so many different perspectives. We're all making videos and everything else, but we're all doing different things. And what's cool is that when you come together and you brainstorm, it's amazing what comes out of just a simple conversation. Highly recommend, if you have never been to a meetup before, make sure you get to one. We got there slightly late, we hit some traffic and everything else, and traveling with 3 kids, it's just, I'm never on time with 3 kids, but we had a good time. Here's some footage from the meetup. Your favorite part?
That I got to take a picture with Audrey.
Yeah, that was your favorite part?
Uh-huh.
Then after that awesome meetup, which again, Audrey, thank you for putting that together. I know it wasn't easy finding a venue and everything else, so great job. And thank you for spending time with my kiddos. They look up to you, they really respect you, we respect you, and just absolutely love what you're doing. My girls and girls all over the world, they need more role models like you, so keep going. I love the Create Her movement, and I support what you're doing completely. After the meetup, we actually got together with a few creators and we went out to dinner. First, we went to our hotel. And of course, on the way to the hotel, I had to get some Chicago B-roll. I cannot take credit for this next sequence. Maureen actually filmed this because I was driving. It was so cool. We were driving down, finding our hotel downtown from the meetup, and we ran into like the Chicago Fire Department, and they were super cool. They were literally just next to us, and they were waving, making faces, all that kind of stuff because they saw the camera. Very cool. Shout out to the Chicago Fire Department. Enough of me talking about it. Here it is. I'll just show it to you. Hotel room, it was amazing. It was in the Embassy Suites downtown, and normally for me, I travel all the time. I'm in hotels all the time. It doesn't matter what hotel room I stay in generally, but with the girls and Maureen and everything and Elliot, I wanted to make it an experience. I wanted them to be able to see cool things. So we got a Lakeview room, and just watching the girls and Elliot's face, they were just on the window, just staring out at the world. There's just nothing quite, I don't even know how to describe the feeling, but there's nothing quite like that. Just watching them like see it. I don't know. They're just, you wonder what's going through their little minds, but they were looking at everything. Look at that. Oh, I see the river. Oh, I see a boat. I see this, I see that. And like, it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. after we got settled in the room, we kind of just regrouped for a minute, and then we went downstairs, we met up with Chris Wickless, and we walked over to meet with Jeremy Rowe and the friendly reviewer, Mr. Paul. We all got together, and Jeremy Rowe's family was there too. We all got together and had dinner. And what was cool about that is what brought us there, what brought us to that moment. We all talked to each other like we were old friends, but yet we're brand new friends. This was my first time meeting Chris and Paul. I had met Jeremy in New York, but here I was meeting his family, and I was meeting Chris and Paul, and it felt like we've known each other forever. And I think that's part of the draw to this community, is that because we put ourselves out there so much and we kind of know what's going on with everybody, you can just sit down and have a conversation. And I really love just asking questions, answering questions. Like, it's just such a good brainstorming session at the same time. Just a lot of inspiring ideas come out of it. To recap, we drove from Iowa to Chicago, went to the meetup, went to the hotel, went to dinner, and that was day one. That was a long day for those kiddos. It's a long day for us, obviously. We also spent the next day in Chicago, but that will be in the next vlog. So stay tuned for part 2 of the Chicago adventure. Little spoiler alert, we go to the aquarium. But for now, I have to get back to work. I have a ton of stuff to do because Maureen and I are leaving on our trip tomorrow. It has been a crazy journey so far, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I truly appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow.